TV, you're back with your host, Gigi Smith. I have with me Tenickia Polk on this episode of Authors on the Rise. She wrote several books, but you're not here to talk about your books just yet. You're here to talk more about publishing and how people can publish their own books.
Yes.
So what do we have today? Let's talk a little bit about publishing, because I'm not an author. That is not my arena. But I think, one day, in about 10 years, I might want to write a book. How do I begin? Where do I begin?
Sure. It's simple. I'll just start with the story of how my publishing company began, TP Rewards Publishing. And it began with this book here, which actually, I wrote this as a teacher. Couldn't find any materials in the classroom to teach the kids about computer technology, so I created my own, okay? And from there, the kids really picked up on it and enjoyed the book. And from there, another guest that you'll have on later, author, he saw my book and asked me to publish for him.
So how did you start with publishing your book? You said, okay, there's no content out there that I can use to teach these young people. I think I've got it all up in here. How did you get it down here? What was the first step you took to get it to the final result?
Wow. The first step I took, well, this is, it features a character named Cosmo, so I began with stories, just verbally with the kids. And they really picked up on it, and they started asking me more questions about Cosmo, and I said, okay, Cosmo needs to come to life, I need to make him into an image, and so that's what I did. From there, I hired an illustrator, and the rest was kind of history. And so, I had some success with this book, and then, like I said, in marketing this, another author who had a book, actually Daryl Mackey, who will be on your show today, he saw the book and asked if I would help him publish a story that he had, a manuscript that he hadn't been able to publish as of yet. And so it's picked up from there, and now we have all these books, and we're working on some more.
So let me ask you, because not only have you gotten yourself into this area, but you help others get into this area. What advice would you give to someone watching out there who maybe, like myself, in a couple years, I might be interested in writing a book? Like, what's the first step we could take, or just your best piece of advice you can give them?
Hook up with someone who can help you get it down on paper. We do book coaching as well, and we've been able to coach some people, into bringing their books into life. So if you call me at TP Rewards, we can help you do that. We can take the ideas that you have and create a book for you.
So is your main audience children? Are all of these children's books?
No, they're not. We have books for every age. This one is for children. We have the teen book. Actually, a book we're just releasing is Give Your Parents a Standing Ovation, and this is for caregivers of elderly parents. So, and then we have one, this is an audio book that we are actually releasing soon, and this is a kind of a career guide for Washington, D.C. and career development. So we have them for all ages.
Okay, so anyone who's looking for some assistance on publishing their book, they can come to you, and your company is going to be able to give them the tools they need to get to the finishing product.
Yes, absolutely. And what's unique about TP Rewards Publishing is that not only do we publish the books, but all of our books carry a message. And TP Rewards Publishing, we actually have a nonprofit and an enrichment academy, community enrichment academy, that is dedicated to delivering the message from the books to the community. So when you publish with TP Rewards, not only do you get their book, but you also get a workshop that will help you deliver your message to the community.
Okay, so as a book author and a publisher, what do you think that we need to do as a society to sustain children reading books and help with the whole progress of literacy? What can we do?
Yeah, so that's another reason why TP Rewards was born, is because I did some work with the Support on Suspension Center. I actually used to direct it, and every student that came to the center told me that they hated reading. Okay,
that's pretty sad.
Yeah,
that's devastating.
Right. But what I found out is that it wasn't that they hated reading; they didn't have the culturally sensitive material for them to read. In other words, the things that they were reading in school wasn't relevant to their lives. And so that's what, one of the main goals of TP Rewards is to publish books that are relevant, culturally sensitive, and books that educate and inspire. Once I was able to connect the students with a book that they were really interested in, they found relevant, they absolutely ate it up. They loved it.
From there, easy peasy.
Yes.
Very nice.